How to balance feminine and masculine energy in your life and in your career or in your business. When I started my business, I was stuck in the masculine energy I brought from my 9 to 5 job where I've been for 8 years, this style of overworking, overdoing, overcompensating, and having a strict schedule when my intention of opening a business was to create a schedule that feels good, but I was deeply conditioned to think that if I do all this work and work for so many hours per day, then I will have success, then clients will come and I will have a huge bank account. But that was the opposite of what happened. In the first year of my business, I got into this point of feeling burnout and feeling totally disconnected from my mission, from my body, from my business. I wondered, why did I wanted to leave my safe job to get into a business that where I felt overwhelmed and I wasn't even having money and making money and having clients. So I was forced to rest. Basically, I was forced to take a time off from my business and to rethink everything. And I discovered that I wasn't taking breaks during the day, that I was fully immersed in my business, that I thought that having a business means you need to be in your masculine and means that you need to have this structure and this schedule. So I started to work with my feminine energy and I started to obligate myself to take breaks during the day and to keep like 2, 3 hours in the morning, sorry, and just to do some morning rituals with myself and have some time with myself to center myself during the day. And what happened in the second year of my business, I went too deep in the feminine energy. And I think sometimes, in order to achieve balance, we go from extreme to the other. So in the second year of my business, I didn't have any schedule. I was late for meetings. I was forgetting about in podcast interviews. I was, uh, all the time flexible, creative, flowy, fun, but not doing the actual work for my business, not talking with my clients, not getting into sales calls. And of course, that led to me not making so much money in my business as well in the second year, because I wasn't taking the actual steps that will bring me revenue. I was like creating posts for like creating a single post for 4 hours, or like drawing something for my stories that took a long time and it didn't bring me any revenue. So, in the third year of my business, I got into this balance when I realized, okay, so it's not good to be only in the masculine and it's not good to be only in the feminine. So, the how can I create a balance out of these two? And I become this student of learning how to work with basic energy, asking myself every day, how can I balance my feminine and masculine energy today? So how I found the most perfect balance was by, you know um taking some time in the morning to pray, to meditate, to ask the source, universe, God, you can call it as you please, but we are here to co-create with the universe. We are not here to do it all alone. We are not here to struggle by ourselves. We are here, we're supposed to co-create with the universe. So we need to ask for help. We need to ask for guidance. So every morning, I stayed with me in meditation for a few moments. God, angels, universe, what can I do today to bring abundance in my business, to be more present, to enjoy my body more, to have a deeper connection with my partner? And I would just listen. And of course, in the beginning, as any relationship that you're trying to create, you'll not achieve answers from the first meeting. Like even when you meet a friend, it's not like you become best friends from the first date. It takes time. It takes many encounters to get to this point of feeling connected to somebody else. And it's the same when you start to connect with your body or with the divine. It takes a while until you get answers, until you get to this point of feeling a deeper connection. So the more I did, sometimes it started to to I started to receive insights during the meditation, but sometimes I received insights during the day, like some nudges. You need to do this. You need to go up online now and talk about this topic, or seeing different things in my reality that was giving me signs, seeing 111 and taking that as a clue to do some steps, to take some steps in my business. And sometimes I was receiving signs during my dreams where I was like dreaming about what should I do based on the questions that I have. So the more you'll do this, the more you'll do this practice of just asking the universe to give you some clues of how can you lead your business or your career or your life in a way that feels authentic and also abundant for you, the easier and the more answers you'll receive. So when you do this, you are in your feminine energy. You are in the energy where you're attracting and you are receiving. You're opening your heart, your body to receive. So to counterbalance that in a way, to balance that in a way, you need to then go in the masculine energy, right? So you can achieve balance. So after you ask for guidance, and you may or you may not receive a step of what you should do that day. If you do receive a step, then you start implementing that step. If you don't receive a step, then you just do something that feels the most aligned for you from multiple things that you can do for your business or for your career, and see how that feels. And after you work, like for me, like after I meditate in the morning and ask for guidance, then I work for around an hour, and then I go and take breakfast with my partner. And then again, I'm fluctuating from being in the feminine in the morning, then masculine for working for 1 hour, and then for the next hour, I'm again in my feminine, receiving food, receiving nourishment, being present with my partner, with what I eat. So after I eat breakfast, then I go and work again um, for something else on my business that feels aligned to me. So this is how I combine throughout the day feminine and masculine activities. Taking a rest and then work a little bit, taking again a rest, going for a walk, watching on the window, and not necessarily no taking a break and watching my phone. No, because that is also something that may feel like you get even tired if you do it. Or you can even balance days, or you for example, you can have Mondays to work, to set up a plan for the week ahead, and to do some actions, to take some steps, practical steps. And then, for example, Tuesday you can relax, you can have a spa day, for example. You can take care of yourself and be in your feminine energy. It's just about experimenting and seeing with yourself what schedule feels the best for you, and how can you create a balance between working and resting, between being in your masculine and being in your feminine. And when you achieve this balance, I feel that you will create the schedule that feel the best for you. So hope my own experience with working with feminine and masculine energy, and the insights that I share with you today will help you to create a more balanced life, and to work also with your feminine and masculine energy in your life and in your business. Thank you for watching me today.